Before discussing the relationship cure summary, we should initially talk about the book's writer Dr. John Gottman. Gottman is profoundly respected in the territories of conjugal strength, child rearing, and separation expectation. Gottman is the organizer of the Love Lab, where a large portion of his examination is led on couples connection. He is the writer of in excess of 190 scholastic distributions and is the writer or co-writer of 40 books. A portion of the books of Gottman is the 7 Standards for Making a Marriage Work, Why Relationships Succeed or Fall Flat, 10 Exercises to Change Your Marriage, and so on. Overview. In the Relationship Cure Summary, Gottman shares 5 stages for reinforcing associations with your family, accomplice, and companions. Through this book, writer needs to fortify the passionate association of individuals. We should start with the Relationship Cure Summary. Step 1. Examine your bids for connection. What is bidding? The creator says that offering can be high or low vitality. It very well may be physical or scholarly. It tends to be verbal or nonverbal. It's a substance which includes thought, sentiments, perception, assessments, or solicitations. Nonverbal offering can be warm, lively contacting. It very well may be affiliating motions. There are 3 different ways we react to offering. First, moving in the direction of. Here we react in a constructive path to an individual's offers for passionate association. Case of moving in the direction of: a spouse shares her craving to her better half with respect to getting away. In the wake of tuning into her, significant other concurs and says that they should begin taking a shot at an arrangement. Turning towards implies getting constructive reaction from the other individual. Second, betraying. Here individual can carry on in a scornful or pugnacious way. This sort of offer, feelings, for the most part includes mockery and criticism. Case of betraying: wife requests that her significant other switch off the TV with the goal that she can share her whole day occasions. Rather than tuning into her, the spouse betrays her and says, what is there to discuss? Third, turning away. In this sort of offering, individual beginnings overlooking someone else's offered, feelings, for passionate association, or acting engrossed. Case of dismissing. There are 2 companions. One companion is discussing his fantasies as opposed to tuning into him. Another companion simply try not to his discussion and interfere with him in the middle of and chat on something different. Not made a big deal about what other individual is talking. Moving the discussion to some other thing is known as dismissing. Qualities of bid busters. Offer busters are generally careless as opposed to being careful. They start the discussion of relationship on a harsh note. They utilize destructive words rather than accommodating grievances, and they generally maintain a strategic distance from required discussion. How you can abstain from being an offered buster. Be careful. Consistently notice others' need, sentiments and feelings and react to them decidedly. Continuously remain in present. Remain at the time with your friends and family. Attempt to turn into a gatherer of passionate minutes. Begin defining objectives in your relationship. Continuously remain in the present and deliberately search for the chances to associate with others. Continuously start your discussion on a gentler note. Start any relationship and talk with something positive. Continuously offer your gratefulness and thanks feeling. Try not to begin a contention. Don't accuse others. First, consider your flaws in any relationship. Start with I instead of you. Try not to scrutinize. Accommodating objections address explicit issues. Analysis is progressively critical and individual. Instructions to deal with flooding. At the point when you contend with your friends and family, that contentions or conversation may trigger serious feelings in them, the individual turns out to be greatly pushed and they become truly and sincerely overpowered. A few feelings begin streaming in us. Henceforth, creator calls this streaming of feelings as flooding. So as to deal with it appropriately, creator has shared a few useful approaches to deal with it. From the start, take a break from that specific discussion or contention at any rate for 20 minutes, and in those 20 minutes loosen up yourself. Go out, go for a stroll, think, do body unwinding activities, peruse or do anything which causes you to feel great. In those 20 minutes don't consider the contention or conversation, simply loosen up, give yourself some tranquil time. After that 20 minutes, in the event that you get yourself and your feelings stable, either return to a similar individual you were having a contention and sort it out calmly, or recently cut that contention by saying we'll talk about this later, not currently. Do practice so as to deal with flooding. Step 2. Discover your brain's emotional command systems. In this progression, creator discusses the framework which is answerable for transmitting a message from one nerve cell to the following until all the cells all through the body are initiated to do the ideal assistance. The creator discusses the nerve-based circuit that organizes electrochemical signs in the cerebrum. In this stage, creator discusses the 7 enthusiastic order framework. First, the president. This framework orders dominance, control, and force. Second, the explorer. This framework orders looking, learning, and fulfilling interest. Third, sensualist. This framework orders sexual delight and multiplication. Fourth, the energies are. This framework controls requirement for vitality, rest, and unwinding. Fifth, the gesture. This framework orders play, amusement, and preoccupation. Sixth, the guard. This framework orders endurance, relates to stress, dread, and watchfulness. Seventh, the nest builder. This framework orders affiliation, holding, and connection. Why it is critical to comprehend the emotional order framework. Since it teaches you more towards your enthusiastic needs, it builds your capacity to make offers for association, and furthermore encourages you to deal with others' offers for association. It causes you to have a superior comprehension about your friends and family and companions. Step 3. Examine your emotional heritage. In this stage, creator says that families normally manage feelings in 4 unique manners. In the first place, either by instructing implies helping each other to adapt up to issues and help each other to take care of an issue. Second, either by dismissing implies here sentiments of relatives is generally covered up and not recognized, here direction is once in a while given. Third, either by laissez-faire implies here communicating feelings are acknowledged yet they habitually hang tight for sentiments like annoyance, bitterness, or dread, and so on. Fourth, either by disapproving methods here sentiments are not communicated, it is normally covered up, and here individuals are basic towards a relative who express feeling. This is the finish of the relationship cure summary. These were 3 stages out of 5. On the off chance that you need me to share other 2 sections too, at that point do say yes in the remark segment, and in the event that you need to improve your relationship, at that point do peruse this book. With this I will complete my video. Please not forget to subscribe and press bell icon, and also don't forget to like the video. Let's meet in next video. Thank you.